This episode is sponsored by 3M and PPG.
That's cool. When I think that's, because that's always the question, right? Like, when do you have the capacity to then take on the next thing, right? And it usually is going to have to involve some sort of a system or a person or something, right? To where you can juggle two things without having to work 100 hours a week between the two of them, right?
Sure. And what she said about like when build the business kind of running itself, after a while you get those systems in place. And what took you 40 hours before may take you 20 now. When we first started doing weddings and we were in our first like 3 or 4 years of shooting 30 to 40 weddings a year, I sat down and mapped out how many hours we spent on an individual wedding. And at first it was a full 40 hours start to finish
for
between
one wedding.
Exactly, between communication and planning and engagement sessions and editing and preparing, all the full process was around 40 hours. Yeah. I would say now for a full wedding, 16 to 18.
Okay.
Maybe, sometimes even less, because we've done it for so many years that we've gotten our systems down. We know where to spend the time and where spending time just doesn't make any sense at all.
Yep. Well, I think that's a big thing too, is like, what are the things that can be automated, right? I think that's a big thing right now is like, how do you automate and streamline things without losing like that customer service feel, right? So what are the things you can do, whether it would be, hiring somebody to do the editing for you guys, whatever it is, right? There's so many different ways to grow a business. And that's one thing I always tell people is like, the great thing about being an entrepreneur is you can figure out what you like doing, what you don't like doing, and how to structure your business accordingly for it.
Absolutely.
To really just, take advantage of your strengths and weaknesses, take advantage of the things that you like and stuff. So I think it's cool that, you guys kind of found a way to like, okay, let's get the hours down, let's systematize some things, and get it moving in a place that then you have the capacity to take on the next adventure. So
Absolutely.
To watch the full episode, download Overdrive, now available on the App Store and Google Play.